Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2014 movie, What We Do in the Shadows. So, this movie follows a group of age-old vampires who are living in this flat in modern day times, and a documentary crew are filming them as they go about their daily lives. We get to see like how they're adjusting to living in modern times and everything after being alive for thousands and thousands of years. But this is a pretty good movie. I like most of the characters in here. You got Viago, who is played by Taika Waititi, who is just absolutely hilarious. He steals the show throughout this whole movie, and he plays him just absolutely perfectly. And Jermaine Clement plays Vladislav, I think is how you say his name. But he's really good too. Both of them are great in here, and they have great chemistry. And they both wrote and directed the movie too, so I thought that was really awesome. Then you got Deacon, who is a newer vampire, and he's pretty good too. He's funny. And then you got Peter, who's this older vampire that reminds me of Nosferatu, or the vampire from Salem's Lot. He's kind of designed like them and everything. He's really cool looking. He doesn't have a lot of screen time, but I love when he's on screen too, just because he looks so awesome. But they're all really good. And I really enjoyed this movie for the most part. The only thing I really didn't like about it is the mockumentary style, and there's times where it has shaky cam. It feels like a kind of like a found footage movie, the way certain scenes are made, and it gets kind of annoying with the shaky cam. But aside from that, that's really my biggest complaint. And I do feel like it could have been better paced. It is a little bit slow in the middle, but not very much. Not enough to ruin the movie though. That one's more of a nitpick than anything. I just found it to be a little slow, but I didn't feel like this movie was quite as good as I was hoping it would be. I was kind of hyped for it because I had heard a lot of people talk about it, and I'd been wanting to see it since it first came out. I checked it out at the Redbox even one time, and I might have watched it and I don't really remember it though. If I did watch it, I remember checking it out, and I think that I didn't watch all of it because the disc didn't work, I think is what it was. But and I never got back around to trying to see it again and everything until now when I'm doing my Taika Waititi reviews. I really like this movie though. It is really fun though. Like I said, I have a few issues with those few issues, but aside from that, I think it's a really fun movie. It has some really good humor. The jokes in here are great. Taika Waititi's jokes especially. His character, he had me laughing throughout the movie. I thought he was just absolutely hilarious. But there was a lot of really funny jokes. There was one though that really had me cracking up that I never thought about ever seeing in a comedy thing with vampires and stuff. It's where one of them is in their casket and the lid is moving up and down, pretty much indicating that they're pleasuring themselves. I just thought it was absolutely hilarious, and it caught me off guard because I did not expect to see that in this movie. But yeah, I just thought that was funny too. And there's other like references to classic vampire movies, and they even have references to Twilight in here, which is pretty funny. And I think this is a pretty good movie. It's not one of my most favorites out of the ones that Taika Waititi directed. It might even be my least favorite, but it's not bad. I like those other ones more. But this is another one of his movies that I think is pretty good. I don't think it's his best though and everything, so I'd say I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's really enjoyable, but it's not going to be one of the ones that I want to rewatch all the time or anything, but it was fun enough that I enjoyed watching. I'm kind of curious to check out the show eventually too. I might try to see if I can find that somewhere and catch it sometime, but the movie is pretty good. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of What We Do in the Shadows, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.